It's funny because I didn't even know that the day was Easter. One of my friends had texted me and said, Happy Easter. I'm like, the day is Easter? Like, damn. Like, I remember back in the day, not even that long ago, maybe about 15 years ago, 10 years ago, Easter used to be one of the like major big holidays. Like you actually used to sit outside and actually watch what people had on, and everybody had on their dress clothes, and you wanted to see the kids and their outfits. It's nothing like it used to be. Like Easter was one of the main holidays. It was Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, and 4th of July. They was like the main holidays. Now it's like, and then how come last year Easter was on April the 1st? Easter was actually on April Fool's Day, and now it jumped the whole week. Like what the fuck? That's why I be like, how can we sit here and say that New Year's is on the first day of spring when every year the first day of spring lands on a different day? Like it goes to prove to us that really time don't exist, days don't exist, because every year the days change, and it's like you really get thrown in the face that time really don't exist. And I'm just looking outside and it's so dead out here. You know, I didn't even know the day was Easter, and it goes to show you as time go on, like right now we are in year 2026, as time go on it's going to get worse. Eventually Christmas is not even going to feel like Christmas anymore. Thanksgiving is not even going to feel like Thanksgiving anymore. And then you're going to really be aware that you are living in a sim. You know how when you are lucid dreaming and you are aware that you're in a dream, and when you go ask the person what time it is and everybody look at you like you fucking crazy and they're about to attack you, now you got to get thrown out the dream. We about to really live in those times where holidays is not even going to be holidays anymore. You know, time really ain't even going to really exist, because today is already Sunday. Yesterday was just Thursday, you know. So it's like we are going to lose the sense of time. We are going to basically forget about holidays and all of this shit. And our mind is going to be focused on just strictly surviving. Because when you are strictly in survival mode, when you are strictly into that, you're not worrying about holidays, you're not worrying about time. You are basically trying to survive for that moment. And right now, everybody is really stuck. And they are deep in survival mode right now. Because gas going up, food going up, people is losing their jobs, people is losing their livelihood. So right now, people are so stuck in survival mode until they not really focus on the holidays and the time they trying to do, they got to do to make sure they make ends meet in order to make a living for themselves and their families. So we about to be in a lucid dream. We about to see the real. We about to see that all this fucking time we have really been living in a dream. Where though when a person walk up to you and say, what time it is? You're going to look at that person like, man, I don't know what the fuck time it is. That's how you going to look. You're going to look like, I just asked my neighbor, did you know today was Easter? He looked at me like he was, like I was crazy. I said, you know today is Easter? He looked at me literally like I was crazy. Like, I didn't know today was Easter either. Like, we are beginning to not be subconsciously aware, but we are beginning to be aware that holidays don't really mean shit. I don't see nobody dress. I don't think it's like a regular day. It's like holidays ain't gonna mean shit no more, and eventually time is not gonna mean shit. People just going to be living and being submissive to what they gotta do. And this is why I say that we are really at our awakening stage at the great reveal, because we are really about to be revealed that this whole fucking time we've been living in a simulation. We have been living in a dream the whole time. We have been living in the midst of things that it really don't exist. Time really don't exist. Holidays really don't exist. Nothing really exists. And we are coming into that time where it is actually being known and shown to us that none of this shit is real. You know? None of this is real. But you got to be aware of what you are seeing. You got to be aware of what you're around. We are basically being shown that we have been living in an astral projection, that we have been living in a lucid dream this whole entire time where nothing is real. Sooner or later, you're going to walk up to people and ask what time it is. They're going to look at you like you're crazy. You're going to walk up to people and ask them about holidays. And they're going to look at you like you're crazy. You're going to be looking, you're going to wake up and you're going to be asking people about certain things that you would think that everybody would be still immune to, and they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Like, the fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody worrying about that shit no more. So now I understand what people mean by when they are in a lucid dream and they ask people certain questions and then people look at them like they crazy. Because you can do that now. You can do that now. So I don't have to actually go to sleep right now and dream and be aware that I am in a dream in order to be known or be shown that I'm in a dream and get kicked out. I'm living in a lucid dream right now. I am living in an astral projection right now. Where if I were to walk up to people right now and ask them, do you know the day is Easter? They'll look and be like, it is? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The day is Easter? So, like, for an example, watch this. He ain't looking over here. My neighbor usually look over here. You know the day is Easter? he shoved his arm and said, Happy Easter. Like, he didn't even know. Like, it is what it is. I tell you, the great reveal is going to be a motherfucker. Wait until it get deep. Because right now we are not at the beginning stage of the Great Awakening. But, because for a lot of people that is already spiritually awakened, we are not at the beginning stages of our awakening. But the whole entire world is about to go through what the spiritually awakened has already gone through. Wait until the whole world go through this spiritually awakeness. Wait till the whole world be awake. It's going to be a motherfucker. Because a lot of the people in this world is not ready to be spiritually awakened. They are not ready to be revealed the truth. Wait till the whole world experience what the spiritually awakened has already gone through. And the thing about it is that if you were spiritually awakened through Christ, you've gone through it. You went through the motions. You went through the psychosis. So you already done went through it. So right now you're just living in your awareness. You are living in your spiritual and awakened purpose and mission. But a lot of people in this world is not going to be spiritually awakened correctly. They are just going to have the rude awakening where they just going to awaken. So, and it's going to really fuck them up. They're going to see and feel and hear all types of things. See, when you get awakened through Christ, you are prepared for it because you know that Christ is with you. And Christ is only showing you the truth. So through your travels of your awakening, you're going to feel safe. You're going to feel secure in it because you know can nothing bother you or mess with you or do anything to you because you are basically getting your awareness. You are basically becoming awakened to Christ. So nothing will harm you. But when you get the rude awakening, where the world and the earth is about to get the rude awakening, they are going to be alone when they become awake. So they're not going to be guided. And Christ is not going to be with a lot of these people when they get this awakening. It is going to fuck them up. That's why the earth is going to go off. The earth, they're going to start killing. They're going to start robbing. They're going to be in fear. This earth is really about to go through a traumatic and dramatic transition. This is why they say in the last days we are basically going to be living in hell. People are going to be killing each other. They're going to be I'm trying to tell you. But it's all part of the program. It's all part of what is written. And the gods of this earth already know what's about to happen. That's why they doing all this shit to keep us distracted. Because they want us to pay attention to the negative. They don't want us to pay attention to the positive. It is what it is, folks.